A very good morning, everybody. It's wonderful Tuesday morning. Come to sit comfortably. Take a support if you need. Sit tall. Move your shoulder blades slightly into the body, opening the chest. Take your arms out to the side. Broaden at the chest. Lengthen the arms. Lift your ears. Lift the crown of the head. Sit tall. Release the back of your hands onto your thighs, or you can join your palms together. Lightly press your palms together and your fingers. It's not a very harsh pose, very softly, very gently. It's more a connection of the right and the left side. Eyes closed. Focus on just your breath, your breathing. Feel that the breath is long and slow. Both the inhalation and the exhalation. We'll begin by chanting Om 3 times. Take a slow, long, deep breath in once again. Mm. Slowly release your hands. Open your eyes. Place both your palms on your knees. A slight bend in the elbow. Move your chest forward. It's a gentle rocking of the chest. So support the elbows. And I want you to focus on moving your shoulder blades slightly forward. Take the shoulder blades back. One more time, breathing in, shoulder blades forward. Back. Bring your focus onto your shoulder blades. The shoulder blades during the asana brings support to the upper back. But we need to understand that when you move the shoulder blades forward, can you see that the chest opens? When you move the shoulder blades back, you find that the chest closes. And this posture here of the shoulder blades being back and the chest closing has become very common for modern man. Because of our posture, we're driving, writing, sitting, even when we eat, we tend to round and close our chest. We need to have the openness of the chest, the area of the heart and the lungs. You'll find that when your shoulder blades are moved in slightly, it's a very subtle action. It's not a forced action. You'll find that the chest opens. Take your arms out to the side. Move the shoulder blades in and tuck your thumb into the chest. A circular action, roll fingers forward, open the chest. Draw your elbows to the sides of the trunk. And now can you feel the shoulder blades moving into the body? And fix them there. Fix them there in a very subtle action, not a very harsh action. Lift the armpits, lift your ears, lift the crown of the head. Sit tall with the shoulder blades moving in to open the chest. Hereafter, take your fingertips behind you and move them maybe 4 or 5 centimeters away from the hips behind you. And you'll find that the shoulder blades are moving into the body, the chest is open. Breathing in, keeping the chest open, take your head all the way up. As you breathe out, release your chin to the chest. Breathing in, Raise up your head. Breathing out, release your chin to the chest and keep it there for a few moments. Feel the length of the cervical spine. And now can you feel the length of the spine from the lumbar through the dorsal and the cervical, the spine becoming tall. Yet the shoulder blades are into the body and the chest is open. Breathe in and raise up your head to a neutral position. Release your hands once again onto your thighs and move your chest forward as if you're going to lean or touch the floor. Move the shoulder blades in. Take your arms across to the side and take your arms behind you, palms facing each other. I'm just going to show you the side action. As if you're developing two wings at the back. Move the shoulder blades in and open it. Those of you that have tight shoulders, just be cautious with rotator cuff injuries, neck injuries. Be a bit cautious. Take your fingertips up to the side once again. Straighten your legs for Upavishta Konasana. Breathing in, raise up your arms. Turn your palms to face forward and reach for your toes or hold onto your shins or your knees. The action here is rather to focus on the shoulder blades. Move the shoulder blades forward and look up. Very gentle stretch in the morning. Reach your hands. Hold your legs in and cross them the other way. Sit tall. So you'll find that back bends are poses that are often avoided due to fear. So in the yogic system, back bends are very important. Firstly, they open the front of the body. You'll find that all the chakras are aligned and opened up when you do full back bends, because we're opening the entire front end of the body and we're not closing. So yesterday we focused on lengthening from the pelvic area to the navel to the sternum, and the sternum all the way to, and that created a length in the body. So let's do that once again in Baddha Konasana. Join the soles of your feet together. Rest your hands behind you. Move the shoulder blades in and feel the length now of the front of the body from the pubic area to the navel to the sternum, and from the sternum all the way to the floor. Breathing in, raise up your head and feel the length of the front body, openness of the front body, and the width of the chest as well. Let your gaze look forward. Take your arms out across. Turn your palms to face up. Breathe in, raise up your arms in Baddha Konasana. Turn your palms to face forward. Interlock your thumbs. A full stretch up. Lengthen the spine. Move the shoulder blades into the body, and can you take the upper arm slightly behind the ear and stretch the armpit chest. Stretch the armpit. Move the shoulder blades in. Breathe out and come to stand. Stand. Stand with your feet hip width apart. And listen to the action. Once again, take your arms behind you just like you did when you were sitting. Interlace your fingers. Press your palms together. Roll the shoulders back. Can you now extend your fists away from you? Breathing in, look up. Breathing preparation for back bends. You'll find that the shoulder blades go into the body. Can you now find that length from the pubic area to the navel to the sternum, and from the sternum to the throat? Feel the full length of the front body. The pose. You will find that this also helps the trapezius area. Releases the muscles. Place your hands on your hips. Roll the shoulders back. Can you now draw your elbows close to each other? Open the chest and look up. Press your feet down to anchor your legs. Lift from the pubic area to the navel to the sternum, and look up. If you have high blood pressure, continue to face forward. Place your hands, straighten the trunk, look forward. Bind your hands behind you in Paschimma Baddhasana and move the forearm into the body. Move the shoulder blades into the body and look up. So what this does is it will undo any posture that rounds the back, that rounds the shoulders. Please release your hands. So what we're actually preventing is this action of rounding. We want the area of the heart and the chest to be open. Once again, put your thumbs under. Roll your shoulders back. It's a circular action. Roll your shoulders back. And lift the sternum. Look up. Feel the openness of the chest. There should be a length in the trunk and a width in the trunk at the same time. Release and come to stand. So, as I explained, the back bends involve a full opening of the front body, a length from the pelvic area all the way to the navel to the sternum, and the sternum to the throat. We're going to practice a few basic back bends, not something too difficult, because you have to learn to open up the chest and condition the spine, especially the area of the upper chest. But we have to also learn to be cautious. So I'm going to demonstrate a full back bend known as Urdhva Dhanurasana. We're not going to practice this, but I just want to show you the full extent of opening the front body, but we'll work towards this at some stage. So you'll find that with Urdhva Dhanurasana, there's a full extension, a full opening of the front body. You'll find that the chakras are aligned, and back bends bring invigoration. They're very energizing as well. This is Urdhva Dhanurasana. Prior to that, there's a full opening of the front body. So this is a pose we're going to eventually build up to over our practice in the next few weeks. But we're going to start with a basic back bend known as Ustrasana. You have to practice very slowly in the beginning. So come to sit and take your hands slightly behind you. You'll see that I'm moving my fingers away. Open the chest and look up. Raise up the trunk, look forward. So for Ustrasana, you can fold your mat in and come to kneel. And now come to stand so that your knees are below your hips. Your shoulders are above your knees. And now move the shoulder blades into the body, open the chest, place your thumb into the hip, move the elbows close together, and move those shoulder blades in, and a full frontal extension from the pelvic area to the navel to the sternum, and from the sternum to the throat. Up. If you have high blood pressure, you continue to gaze forward. And the work here is to fix the shoulder blades into the body. Lengthen the entire front body from the navel area all the way to the sternum. And release, come down and sit. So this is Ardha Ustrasana, half camel pose. So for Ustrasana, you come to kneel again. And you take your hands behind you. Rest up your heel. You'll find that the hip wants to follow. Move the hip forward. Move the shoulder blades into the body. There's an anti-gravitational lift of the spine. Lift the sternum and release the head. Let's do it slowly together. Those of you that cannot reach your heels, you can use an ottoman or a chair. Hold behind you, but you'll find that your thighs are perpendicular to the floor. The work here is to open up the chest, move the shoulder blade into the body. If you have high blood pressure, you continue looking forward. And breathe into the pole. The full breath in and breathe into that entire stretch of the front body. This is where you can stay perfectly fine. Breathe in, lift, release the head. A full breath in and a full breath out in the pole. For those of you that have blocks, place your blocks behind you, just on the outside of your ankles. Work is to have the full extension of the front body. That's what you're working towards. The movement of the shoulder blades, this action. And if this is what we can achieve today, it's perfectly fine. There's this openness of the chest. You'll find that it creates certain posture where the chest is closed. So let's practice Ustrasana once again. Come to stand so that your hips are above your knees. Lift your shoulders. Breathing in. Raise up your right hand. Place it on your heel, the block, the ottoman or a chair if you have. And raise up the left hand. Move the shoulder blades into the body, a full stretch of the front body, and release your head back. And you'll find that Ustrasana and Chatushpadasana have the same shape. Release. Release. Come out of your pose. If you've used any prop, move it away from you. And come to sit once again. Vastikasana. Place your fingertips beside you. Move the shoulder blades into the body and release, release. Come out of the pose. And now, come to lie in the prone position. Place your elbows below your shoulders. Spread your palms, spread your fingers. Out, stretch your legs. Shift the weight of the body onto the top of your legs. Onto your thighs. Press your thighs down. And can you move the shoulder blades into the body? And look forward. This is Ardha Bhujangasana. For those of you that can, press your palms down and straighten your arm and look up. Keep the elbows onto the floor and look forward. Once again, straighten your arms. And move your palm to the side of your chest. Come onto your knees. Just a few gentle cat-cow poses just to loosen up the spine once again. But focus on the area of the shoulder blades now. Can you move the shoulder blades in and up, breathing in? And as you breathe out, lift the shoulder blades, tuck the chin in the under. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out, release. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out, release. Tuck the toes under. Move your hand one palm forward, just a gentle stretch into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Reach your knees onto the floor, take your knees as wide as the mat, toes touching. Sit back, stretch forward into Adho Mukha Virasana, child's pose. Can you move the shoulder blades lower? Elbows and wrist. Walk your hands back and come to lie on your back. Come to lie on your back. So you'll find that when we practice Ustrasana, we add a similar shape to Chatushpadasana. Chat means four, Pada means leg. So Chatushpadasana translated being 4 feet. Draw your heels in towards the buttock. Press your feet down. Take your arms out to the side. Turn your palms to face up. Roll the upper arm away from you. Shift the weight of the body onto your shoulders. Pressing your feet down. Pressing your shoulders down. Lift the hips, concentrating on the shoulder blades, moving up. Is the anti-gravitational lift of the spine. Press your feet down, move your hips up. Breathe out and release. See that the outer edges of your feet are parallel to each other. One more time. Press your feet down. Press your shoulders down. Breathe in to lift. Focus on the shoulder blades lifting. Out and release. Breathe in and lift. Can you now find that shape of Ustrasana in your pose once again, where the shoulder blades are moving into the body, the chest is open. Hold the pose for a few breaths. If you can't manage, release and come down. If you can, each time you breathe in, lift the hips higher. Move the shoulder blades up and the sternum closer to the chest. Breathe out and release. With both hands, draw your knees in towards your armpits. Just allowing for the lumbar spine to settle. Softness of the abdomen and the openness of the chest. Release your feet onto the mat. Adjust yourself so that you are centralized on your mat. Shift the weight of the body onto the shoulders, lift the sternum and straighten your legs. And now slowly release your shoulder blades onto the mat. Turn your palms face up. Move the upper arms away from each other. Soften the abdomen. Thighs fall out to the side. The small toe falls out to the side, the big toe follows. Feel the rise and fall of the belly. And can you now picture the openness and the broadness of your chest while lying in Shavasana? Place both your hands on your abdomen. Raise up your knees one by one, keeping your feet flat on the floor. Raise up your right hand all the way past the right ear. Roll over onto your right side. Softness in the spine, there's softness in the abdomen. And press with the left hand to come to sit. So you'll find that these are introductory poses. So we took a little bit of time going into the area of the shoulder blades and opening the chest. And the importance here is that when you sit for pranayama and meditation, it is important to have the area of the heart and the area of the lungs open. Take your arms up to the side once again. Tuck your thumbs under, roll the shoulders back, a circular action. Turn your palms to face up. Can you move your elbows closer towards the trunk? Open the chest. And now soften the pose. Find that firmness of your outline, the softness of the inside. And can you now feel there's a full extension while you're sitting from the pelvic area to the navel to the sternum, and all the areas front open. With the alignment of the chakras, eyes closed, join your palms together. And just focus on the full opening of the front body, the length of the spine, and the openness of the chest. Full inhalation, full exhalation. Can you breathe in to the openness of the chest? Breathe into that cavity. As you breathe out, release your chin to the chest, keeping the chest open and giving yourself thanks for taking this time to nourish your body, your mind, and your spirit. As you breathe in, raise up your head, release your hands, broaden the chest, move your shoulder blades in, and open. Thank you for joining this session. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you tomorrow.